There's this notion of the revolt of the elites, that there are a privileged class of society who are so disgusted by the sweaty, dirty world that is public transit, as an example, so they cocoon themselves inside of their SUV as a way of insulating themselves from the real world.
Is that what you believe?
Well, I take public transit to be part of my community, to be part of people who may be ethnically diverse, socioeconomically diverse, and in engaging these people on the streetcar and chatting with them about what it's like to live in Toronto, I feel that makes me a better person, and I seek that community experience, whereas I feel others try to evade it and try to avoid people who may not be as rich as they are or as educated as they are, and I think that's a mistake.
Would be with Berkshire Hathaway, which was once at $300, is now up in the $90,000 range. And certainly the founders of Google have pledged never to split their stock, and already analysts are saying in the short term it'll go up to $350. So I might even be as ludicrous in .com era and say it could be at $3,000 within a couple of years.
Also worth noting are Apple and Motorola, which have recently partnered with what's called the Rocker phone, which has iTunes, the music software, but again, it also does email. What you're seeing is a lot of the manufacturers, where it used to be quite novel to have email on the phone, are now making it standard, which kind of takes the wind out of Brim's.
Is the BlackBerry in danger, other than being in danger with every woman whose man has a BlackBerry? Is there another danger?
Well, what they demonstrated, which is actually quite alarming, I think, for all BlackBerry users, is that BlackBerries can now be used to break into any corporate system. So, for example, the CBC, if a reporter has a BlackBerry, somebody could send that reporter an email, and via an attachment in that email that no one would know about, then gain access to the entire broadcasting network. And it's these types of hacks, which are sensational and alarming, that I'm sure people over at Research in Motion are trying to figure out how to prevent, that make this particular DEF CON conference so noteworthy, because, again, this type of demonstration shows there is almost no security.